So guys, welcome to my page. Is your girl Einome, also known as Eis or aka Eis. Welcome to my page. Thank you for always being there. Thank you for your comment. So this particular topic, I've been meaning to talk about this topic for some time now. I think I wanted to do this topic on Sunday at about 1 p.m. But something came up. I couldn't do it. I intended to do it yesterday, but eventually I still could not do it. I want to talk about the TYB, the first TYB Ladies Open Championship that took place last weekend. First of all, I would like to start by giving kudos to the lady captain, Mrs. Susan Marcus, for this big step that she has taken. The tournament was a mega success. They had enough to eat. Yes, I didn't go for the tournament, but from information that I've gathered so far, it's obvious that they had enough to eat, enough to drink. I know while you're on the course playing, you need to rejuvenate your system. You need fluid. You need to always take in fluid. They had enough to drink. And the presentation, the flag hosting, it was wonderful. For her to take this bold step of organizing the first Ladies Open, it's not easy. And I want to really give her credit for that. The t-shirt, the caps that I saw, they were beautiful. And I want to say a big congratulations to Mrs. Susan Marcus for a successful Ladies Open Championship that she organized. Thank you very much, madam. You've done so well. I want to congratulate you. Organizing a Ladies Open, there are some criteria that you look at while organizing any tournament in the golfing circle. For me, these are my criteria that I look at for. At least I've played golf for a couple of years. And these are criteria that I checkmate. I give kudos to the organizers of the tournament and say, yes, this person, they've done well. This organizer, this committee, they've actually done well. First of all, I'll look at the food. Because when people are coming to play your event or they are coming to play your tournament, it's not because they don't have anything to do, no. They just love the game. They just love to play golf. So they are coming to honor you, because if you organize a tournament and there is nobody to play the tournament, I believe you will not be happy. But when people come to honor your invitation, first thing I look at is food. On arrival, there should be food for these people to eat. There should be something to take in, because some people travel down. People travel for up to 6 hours, 8-9 hours to get to the event of the venue of the tournament, to get to that event center. They travel for like 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours. So imagine after traveling such a long distance, you get to the venue, there's nothing for you, no food, no water, nothing. For me, that is a no-no. I don't like that idea. So once people come for a tournament, first thing I look at for is, what is the reception? What do you have to welcome them, to say thank you for honoring my invitation? Then secondly, what I look at for is the goodie bag. Because for us amateur, one thing that cut across board that everybody takes as their winning, because not everybody will win, but one thing that everybody will go home with is the goodie bag. Not the bag per se, the content. Actually the t-shirt, because t-shirt, t-shirt is very important, because that is one thing that will always use to play golf. So the t-shirt, the cap that you are giving, even if you are not giving cap, the t-shirt should be of a good quality, that what somebody can wear tomorrow to play, even if it's, yes, what they can wear to play golf on a normal day. Not a situation whereby you just carry anything and give to them. Like, I don't bloody care. I don't care what they do, how they see it. I don't care. Just put it there and say, take. If you like, take it. If you don't like, leave it there. If you cannot wear it, give it to your caddy or dash it out. It's not supposed to be like that. These are my opinion, as I earlier said. Then another thing that I look at for the first day of play, is there breakfast? Are you giving them breakfast? Because these people, they left their comfort zone. Most of them are no longer in their house, so they just come to from hotel to the tournament venue in the morning to play. So I think in our Nigeria golfing cycle, I don't know how they do it outside the country. I don't know what their own criteria are, but in our own golfing cycle in Nigeria, for any tournament, I did tournament. For I to call the tournament a huge success, there should be breakfast. As they are coming from their hotel that morning, you don't expect people to go into the course on an empty stomach. No. I don't like that. People going to play on empty stomach, I don't like it. So there should be breakfast that they will take that morning before entering the course. Then after that, there should be water, there should be soft drink, there should be drink on the course where they can, at every given point, can submit their tickets and pick up their drink. And I think this was what the lady captain of TYB golf course, this was what she did. It was a fantastic open. Then going forward from the water or soft drink or what have you on the course, you can have water, you can have soft drink, you can have fruit, you can have suya sport, and they can just pick up suya, some piece of meat, or barbecue fish. Just spice up your events on the course where they'll just take and just regain the energy that they've lost on the course. Just regain a little and have strength to forge ahead with their game. Give them something to talk about and make the tournament very interesting. So from there, if it's a 3 days tournament or a 2 days tournament, that is day one. There is breakfast. After breakfast, there is fluid on the course. After that, you have lunch. After they finish playing, there should be lunch. Then they submit their ticket, they take their lunch. Then after that, they get their goodie bag. But sometimes some people prefer to give their goodie bag on arrival, while others prefer after the play. But even if you are given whether you are given the goodie bag on arrival or after play, there should be some set of, should I call it committee, or some persons stationed there to just make the whole process easy. As you come, you submit whatever you have to submit, your scorecard or what have you, you collect your goodie bag to make the process easy. You can as well bring out a sheet of paper where they just write their name and sign and say, oh, collected by me, and go. That makes the whole thing easy. So that's for day one. After that, you prepare for day two. So people, day one, they still prefer to have the oldies night, like or the cocktail. If it's a 2 days event, they have cocktail that evening where they come out, you have your small chops, you have your cocktail drinks and what have you that night, and good music. Just relax yourself, because part of the reason why we go out for tournaments is just to unwind and relax our own system after all the hustling. That weekend is just a time for us to chill and relax, just enjoy yourself. So you have some good music, you have your small chops, you have barbecue and whatever to just relax your system. So the next day, either the second day of play or the final day. For a 2 days competition, that's the second day. For 2 days competition, that's the final day. Then for 3 days competition, that's the second day. So as they are coming out to play, because most times when we play competition as golfers, and perhaps we play badly if they want. So day two, we are looking forward to correcting some of our mistakes, especially the first timers. Those are not so used to the course. They are playing a blind course for the first time. They didn't have time to even come prior to the tournament to practice the course, know where and where to go. So they look forward to, at least they've gotten their self familiar, right? They've gotten familiar with the course. They are looking forward to playing a better game the next day. Then one important thing that I forgot to even mention is the caddies. If you're organizing a tournament, let's assume your course your club, you don't have enough caddy, like you are expecting like 150 or 200 players on the course, and you know you can only provide, your club can only, or your club has only 100 caddies. I believe there are other clubs around. Like in Benin, we have UBTH Golf Club, we have Benin Club. So when we are having an event in UBTH Golf Club, we try as much as we can to reach out to Benin Club, knowing fully well that we are expecting a lot of crowd. Try as much as we can to reach out to Benin Club to beg or to invite the caddies over, so that players will not come and get frustrated or get angry before even starting their game. Because there are some people that can carry themselves. I can do that. Straight 18 years, I'll carry myself. So long as I have my trolley, just set my bag and I'm good to go. But there are some persons that cannot play without caddies. So such people, when they get to the course and there's no caddy for them to play with, it's really, really annoying. It's really frustrating for them. Before they even start the game, they have given up on the game. So they are just entering the course just to do. Some of them, you see them after 9, after 4, they just back out and say, I beg, I'm not going to suffer myself. They do this one. So I think another important point to note then, when you are preparing for a tournament or a championship or a big kitty, you should also make arrangement for caddies. Some people don't even mind, even if it's bag carriers, even if they don't even know the game, even if it's our first time, let somebody just carry the bag, because they cannot carry it and still be playing. Let somebody just carry the bag, they can watch their ball and they can play. And on that one, I want to give kudos to Asaba. That's what they do. Although for some time now, they've corrected, they're always bringing people. The last time we went to Asaba, it was a beautiful experience. There was no shortage of caddy. They brought a lot of guys, a lot of people were around, a lot of caddies were around. Even if some of them, it was their first time, but you just have somebody to carry your bag. I want to thank them for doing that. Then going forward, the second day, once they come out in the morning, there should be breakfast for these people to take, because they are looking forward to a great round. I know that it's not everybody that will still correct the mistake, but at least let it not start from the starter point that they will not have a reason. Yes, we always have a reason for failure. They will not have a reason to say it's because there was no breakfast, I was feeling very tired, I was feeling lazy, there was no strength for me to play because I didn't eat anything. I don't play on empty stomach. So there should be something for them to take that money before entering the course. Then you have your soft drink on the course. But if it's a 2 days competition and it's the last day for Ladies Open Championship, I like I said earlier, these are my opinion. I usually enjoy the fact that there is this board that they carry alongside with the champions. So I will say the last 3 sets, there should be a winner's board that goes along with this set. Like what IBB did. Wow, fantastic. When IBB organized their Ladies Open February, the last 3 flights had a winner's board with them, where they display the score per holes. They display it, they write it on the board. Everybody on the course sees it. Everybody that is interested to look at it, you see what they are playing, you see the winner, you see who is leading, you see who is losing on the course. I love that idea. So if it's the final day, the scoreboard comes into play. You make arrangement for people that will carry the scoreboard. You make preparation for the scoreboard. Then after that, they come out, they submit their scorecard. If you have any goodies for them, you give to them. If you don't, after all this that I've said on the course, from arrival to the last 18 on the final day, if you put all this in place, you've done well on this part, because a tournament is categorized into 2 parts: the presentation, that's of prizes, the dinner / presentation of prizes. I don't know how they do it abroad. For us in Nigeria, you understand what I'm talking about. the presentation of prizes / dinner, and the arrival to the last whole final day. That's how I like to categorize this topic. So in my next video, I'll be talking about the presentation / dinner party. But I think if you do all these things, put these things in place, I know it's not easy because the economic situation of the country is not so funny right now. It's not easy getting sponsors to sponsor your tournament. Is not easy, I must tell you, because I've been there also. I've organized my own Ladies Open, so I know what it takes. I know the effort that I put in to be able to organize the Ladies Open. It's not easy to get sponsors, but I believe the little you get, you can just chip in. Just putting them in the right place. For me, that's what matters. Know the right thing to do that makes your tournament stand out. Once they come out of the course, there is enough to drink, there's enough to eat. On this particular part, remember I said I'm categorizing it into two parts. On this particular part, they are on the course, they have something to drink, they have something to eat, maybe like fruits, like snacks. You have it on the course. As they are coming out, they are submitting their scorecard. Their goodie bag is ready. The goodie bag is ready. Lunch is ready. After they finish eating, if you have one beer, for people that take beer, soft drink, malt, what have you, as they are relaxing, the music is there playing, as they are there dancing and relaxing, whining themselves, you are bringing some drink for them to take. I believe with this trick, if you just checkmate this point, your tournament will be one of the best. It will be categorized as one of the best tournaments organized. So I'll see you in my next video. Please share my video, like my page, follow my page, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Then also follow me on Instagram. My YouTube page is Ace Sport Life Golf in capital letter. Ace Sport Life in small letter, then Golf in capital letter. Just like my page and share my video. On this particular TYB, first TYB Ladies Open, I will give the lady captain 90/100 for a well-organized tournament. Everybody that made scored, she gave them in that. Superb, lady captain. Well done for a well-organized tournament, because oftentimes we don't see this come by. It hardly comes by. So I want to give you kudos for a well-organized tournament, and thank you.